My name's Jade. I'm from Salt Lake and I'm studying psychology and gender studies. So I started off with gender studies and just my identity at the time was lesbian and is now trans man, and I think just my personal experiences in life as various genders has made me want to really explore the gender studies program, and I'm glad that the U has that program. And then as far as psychology, it came during the second half of my studies, and I just felt like it was perfect. Ideally, if I become a therapist, I will do so specifically for trans and genderqueer people. This semester I've gotten to do some things that I enjoy in school, such as yoga and meditation. Outside of school I like to bicycle and hike and camp a lot, definitely be in the outdoors. I do enjoy a little bit of photography. That's mostly just fun. So if I go camping, I will take my Nikon with me and take some pictures. My blog URL is earthplay247.com. I definitely feel like the classes that I've taken in gender studies and psychology have supported me in expressing myself and becoming myself. I really like that idea of safe space for people, and everybody's individual, so what my safety looks like might be different than someone else's, but key things I think are just making sure you know someone's pronoun and be willing to tell them your pronoun. Lack of assumption is important. If you have questions that you feel like are inappropriate to ask somebody forwardly, just Google it. There's a lot of things online. YouTube, there are a ton of videos of trans men and women. I would say questions that maybe are not the best are have to do with what is under your clothing, because you wouldn't ask a stranger that, or you wouldn't ask a cis person that, and cis just means somebody who is not trans. They feel identified with the label girl or woman that they were given when they were born. This month is Trans Awareness Month, and I've been participating in different activities and events, and just having that sort of social network has been really supportive. On campus, perhaps, you know, there's the LGBT Resource Center, things like that. You go there, talk with people. This month I went to a Trans Day of Remembrance, and I think events like that is a way to connect and understand that you're not alone. And then Gender Revolution is a really important conference with multiple different workshops exploring various identities in the TLGBT, however, the whole acronym, whatever you want to call it. I like to put the T first just because it gets forgotten so much. I think sometimes the media, you know, like most things, can dramatize, or there's this story that because I'm trans, that means that at age 4 I felt like, even though I was labeled a girl, I felt like a boy, and then I felt that way my whole life. But that's a very generalized story that's not actually always true. I don't fit that construct. I think that I was comfortable in my tomboy nature, but had I not had access to that tomboy nature, maybe I would have felt otherwise, who's to say. But I think it's detrimental to believe that every story is the same, and just continue feeling like we have to have this very linear path of how a trans person comes to be. My schooling here, I found an instructor to be pretty awesome. Her name was Meg Day, and she taught a masculinities class. Writing is something else I enjoy a lot, and she was very supportive of that, and supportive of not necessarily thinking in a way that's expected. She was the first academic paper that I wrote that I could use the word I, and I really appreciated that. And she herself was just, I would say, pretty arms open to various people and various identities. For me, being part of the U means gaining knowledge, understanding, questioning that knowledge, questioning that understanding. It means being challenged and learning how to work through stress and learning how to work through difficulty. My name is Jade, and I am part of U.